Welcome back, YouTube. You're here with the Fat Guys Barbecue. We're in Jacob's compound. Today, we're bringing you another Thanksgiving special, holiday classic, smoked turkey. A couple weeks ago, we done Jacob's Spanish style smoked turkey. What an awesome turkey that was. This turkey, it's going to be more of a holiday traditional turkey. We're going to brine it instead of marinating it in a rub all for a long time. We're going to marinate. We're going to brine this one in a briner bucket. You get these at a local barbecue shop. I got this one from All Things Barbecue, atbbq.com. Several sizes. This is the 22 quart. What we'll do is we'll put our turkey down in it. We'll make sure our neck and our giblets and all that is out of the cavity. We'll put our turkey down in it. We're going to start out with 1 gallon of apple cider. Instead of water, it recommends water, mixing it with what we call a turkey bath. This is a concentrate, it's 1 bottle per 1 gallon of water. We're going to cover it and see if the turkey will set in 1 gallon. If not, we've got a second bottle to add with a 2nd gallon of apple cider. So let's get to work here. Like I said, we got apple cider, kosher salt. Each bottle does need a half a cup of kosher salt. So we'll put the liquid down in the jug, in the briner bucket, mix it together, and then set our turkey and see if it covers. When we set the turkey in, we'll lock it into place. That's the good thing about these briner buckets. They have a lockable plate to keep it. You put the pressure down on the turkey, turn it, lock it. It locks it. It doesn't move. It doesn't float up during the brining process. Should brine at least 1 hour per pound. This will brine just a little bit longer than that. Once tomorrow, Jacob is going to pull it out tomorrow afternoon about this time. It is now 10 till 6 on Tuesday. Tomorrow about 5 o'clock or so, Jacob's going to take the turkey out of the briner bucket, pour the brine away. We'll air dry this in his refrigerator. Thursday morning, he's going to bring it to my compound. We're going to put it in the smoker. The brining adds flavor to the meat also. The air dry will allow the skin to crisp. We'll put a butter spray, other known as Pam, some type of butter spray like that. We'll spray the turkey outside itself, sprinkle some kind of, not decided which season I'm going to go with yet. I'll go with just apple inside the cavity with apples, onions, and possibly oranges. That fills that cavity, speeds up the cooking time just a little bit because you're not having a hollow air space. Jacob talked about how the hollow cavity delays cook for a little while. We're trying to heat up empty space. We put apples and oranges and the same stuff that the bride's got. We put it in it, speeds it up just a little bit. But you'll see that on Thursday morning as what we do. Well, let's get to work here. Let's go ahead and put this in. Jacob, you got a whisk or some type of spoon we can mix this salt together. See, I mean, what I'm going to do, easy, just dumping it down in here. And to make sure you get all this, I mean, like any other jar of stuff, you're going to have items left in the jar. What we're going to do, give the jar a quick rinse. Put the lid back on here. Give it a good shake. Make sure we get all that flavor in the bottom. I mean, don't want to lose any of that flavor. We're just shaking it up here. Pouring it back down in there. We're going to dispose of this bottle. Pour the rest of your apple cider down into the the briner bucket. And like I said, 1/2 cup, just 1/2 cup to each gallon of liquid of kosher salt. Guys, you don't need a bucket. I call my Mr. Briner bucket here my bucket. You can do this. I know Reynolds Wrap has got what they call a turkey bag. You can put it in a turkey bag and then put it in a cooler or in your refrigerator and let it set that amount of time. I'm just mixing the salt up here, making sure it gets mixed. But if you're doing a cooler with a bag, make sure you keep ice on it, keep it safe. You don't want to raise the temperature of the turkey before we start to cook it. We don't want to lose turkeys. A, we want to keep you safe. B, turkeys this year is hard to come by, I understand.
And expensive.
I mean, I've been around several years and never seen the supply chain falter like it has. Not just in food, but in everything. Guys, it's hard to get anything delivered right now. You know, guys, a lot of times when we buy these turkeys at grocery stores, they are pre-brined, but they're not brined with the best of brines. So I know like this one's pre-brined. However, we're going to brine it again with flavor. They just use salt. This adds a little flavor. So here we go. This turkey's got the leg holders, and here's the inside bags. Make sure you dispose of those. Here's the neck. Make sure you dispose of it. That'd be a good Zeus bag. My hands are clean, guys. Right prior to starting the video, I did go over to the Jacob's sink and wash my hands. And we put the turkey into the bag, into the briner bucket. See, it's not even nowhere near filling. So I am going to add the second jar of brine, because you have to cover this mix. Sometimes these jars are like Fort Knox, guys. They don't want you to get into them. There we go. Shake it up, get all the goodness off the bottom also. Dump it in. Once again, clean our jar out with our apple cider. As I'm going to say again, you can use water, but apple cider will add a stronger flavor. If I can use some kind of broth or some kind of juice that will add flavor, I would much rather do that. That extra flavor is 10 times better to 1 jar of water, in my opinion. See how the turkey rises once you start getting a lot of water down in it. The way to fix that is with our briner bucket lid. We'll sink it down in there, turn it. The turkey is fully submerged the whole time in liquid. It will stay that way. This one's going to approximately 24 hours. Like I said, once again, Jacob, tomorrow afternoon, is going to take this out and air it out and let it air dry in his refrigerator. Thursday, we're getting together. We're going to cook at my compound on the egg. The egg is back. We service in the morning. So you'll see this go onto the egg about 300 degrees like you did the last one. Maybe not take as long as according to what we do with the cavity on the cavity. We'll cook it again to 165 in the breast, 160, 165. It'll be about 170, 175 in the thighs. Once again, we'll wheel temp again. You'll see us, I've preached on the safe handling of poultry. We want to keep you safe. Guys, we'll see you back Thursday. All right, YouTube, we're back here at my compound. Other night you saw us over at Jacob's compound, brining this turkey and getting it ready. Brined for 24 hours. Jacob brought it
26,
out.
26, I went out. It was 26 hours.
Jacob went out for a little while. Jacob, feel good and open that while I'm standing here. But he got it out and started air drying. It's still a little tacky, but it's going to dry out real good. We're going to put a garlic butter rub up under the skin to give it a little bit more flavor. We don't want to go too heavy because it is salt. This has got quite a bit of salt from that brine. Like I said, it went 26 hours in a brine. And then we're going to put a little salt too on the skin, help dry it out. The egg has been fired up. We're going to put this garlic down into the, get some down in your hand. Get down in here under the skin. Be careful, don't tear that skin too much. That skin's gonna protect our chicken, our turkey here, not chicken, but turkey. Get it down on the thighs. Cover that breast back up the best we can. Get this thigh over here also. Like I said, don't need a whole lot. This has got salt in it, and don't want to do a whole lot. Like I said, it's got salt in that brine. We just want to give it some flavor. Keep that flavor, building flavors, layer after layer. You can see it toward just a little bit. We'll be all right there. Make sure you get some down in your inside of your cavity real good. Guys, we want to take this time to say happy Thanksgiving. It's that time of the year that Thanksgiving and Christmas is rolling around. We hope you have a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you get to spend quite a bit of time with your family. Guys, the ones that's not getting to be with their families, remember them for whatever reason. Our military, as they're out serving abroad. Our first responders are there as they are sitting and waiting on the word go for the first emergency. Our EMS, our fire departments, our police. Guys, just keep them in your mind. Thoughts and prayers. Unfortunately, we had another issue the last couple weeks with a local officer being shot in the line of duty. It's gonna be hard on his family this year, as he was just recently married. So remember those guys. Not only the family, but also the family of the Big Stone Gap Police Department. The egg's coming up to temperature. We'll see when the egg gets back. All right, YouTube, the egg is up to 300 degrees now. We're gonna put the turkey on. Once again, we're gonna go with 165 in the breast. Thighs and leg will be about 170, 175. And then we'll go from there. Once again, make sure we've preached and preached. Make sure you temp with a external temping device. Are we ready? I did put applewood smoke on this time. We put applewood in there. But we'll let this smoke. We'll come back in an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 30 minutes. Check what the color looks like, see if it needs to be basted with our friends from Pam, our Pam spray and butter spray, and go from there and baste it when needed. See you in a little bit, YouTube. All right, YouTube, it's been about an hour now since we started the turkey. Yeah, we've had to put the tent up again. The Lord says it's time to rain again in East Tennessee. So we're going to raise the lid here. We jumped up to about 325 here. It's become real windy since we put it on, so we're backing it down a little bit to letting it readjust. But it won't hurt a thing. We're going to temp it, look at the color, and see what it looks like. It's looking good, Jacob. Let's see what the temp's showing us. In the breast. 112 in the breast. In the thigh. 134, 33. So we still got a little ways to go. I'll tell you, I am going to spray this down just a little bit more. Give it some more. You can see the skin is pulling back on the legs. It's a good sign. Will be a tender bird. We'll go another hour, come back and look, check it again. All right, YouTube, we're back. We'll check on this turkey. I believe it's about done. Let's take a look, Jacob. One telltale sign. Look at the skins peeled back on that turkey leg. Let's check it. Deep into the breast. 168. It's done there. Let's check this thigh here. Let's check this one. 177. We're good.
I found iron.
So what we're going to do,
I found iron.
just pick this bird up, put it right over here. We're going to close the egg down. We're going to take our aluminum foil and wrap it. Let it rest for a little bit. I believe I poked a hole in it, Jacob.
Yep.
And we're just going to set it in here and let it cool to rest for a few minutes. When the few minutes is up, we'll come back, we'll do a slice it up a little bit and taste it. All right, guys, we're back here with the turkey. What we're gonna do is give a taste test of this turkey. Skin's not quite as crispy as it was on the other one. We're going to try it and give it a try here. It's rested for about 20 minutes or so, ain't it, Jacob?
Yep. It's got a good apple flavor to it.
Mm-hmm. Guys, that's a wonderful tasting bird. Guys, what we do here on this one, we brine this for about 26 hours. Let it air dry. Come in and put some garlic butter under the skin. Garlic butter rub, and then we put some AP rub on the top of the skin. Cooked it at 300 for about 2 hours. This bird was done. We attempted to temp, it was done. That's a good bird. Its juices are coming out. You can see the juices. A lot of them settle down in the pot and pan after we pulled it out. Tomorrow we'll heat it back up at work, somewhere around 300 for 30 minutes. And then we'll slice it and let everybody enjoy the fruits of our labor again. Because we cook so much, we don't have enough room in our refrigerators to eat and keep leftovers. So this one's going to work. I hope they enjoy it. We made a hash brown casserole for them. They'll enjoy that tomorrow. Just a little bit of pre-Thanksgiving celebration. Guys, once again, like, share, subscribe. Go like our videos. Also check out our friends at my911shop.com. We didn't use their apron today, but they do support us because we are 911. Go check them out also. Guys, we also ask that you enjoy the holidays with the family. Guys, thanks again for watching Fat Guys Barbecue.